Hi, and welcome to the Ivory Egg Technical Bulletin. My name's Mark, and today we're going to cover 3 new products from ABB. Let's get started. The first new product is the JRA Slash S 6.230.3.1. This is a 6-channel 230 volt blind actuator with 12 binary inputs. The inputs are linked to the outputs in the factory, that's a ETS link, but they are freely configurable. You can use them as standard KNX binary inputs. The outputs can be reconfigured as relays. This would just use the left side of the contact. It will be a 6-channel relay actuator. It wouldn't be 12 channels. It has all the standard safety and position functions you'd expect from an ABB actuator, but it doesn't have auto travel detection. For that you'd need to use one of the other products in the KNX blind actuator lineup. This isn't replacing any of the other blind actuators. It's designed as a new additional product. It's based on the Room Master chassis, which is why it would look familiar to some people. The next new product is the LGS Slash A11. This is primarily a CO2 sensor, and it's replacing the existing model in the ABB lineup. It has some other sensors as well. It's got a relative humidity sensor, temperature sensor, and an air pressure sensor, which is the first time I've seen air pressure read inside a building. We have products that can do it externally, but not inside the building. It's a surface mounted unit, and on the front of it, it has 2 LEDs that show the CO2 and the relative humidity. It's a traffic light system going from green for OK to amber at a different threshold and then red for warning. It has a PI controller which can be used on both the CO2 sensing and the relative humidity, which allows you to control a device that's manipulating the CO2, something that's changing the air in the room, or relative humidity. It might be the air conditioning unit. So you can actually proportionally control a unit to bring the CO2 or the relative humidity into the right area. It can do dew point calculation, and it has an integrated room temperature controller with the new ABB unified concept. So that's where ABB are bringing all of their different room temperature controllers in line so they use the same language, and it's doing that with an ETS. It's not using an external plugin as some of the previous products had. The third and final product is the TR/A 1.1. This is a GPS time receiver which is designed to be mounted externally on the building, has an integrated temperature sensor and a brightness sensor as well. It's powered from the bus, meaning no auxiliary power supply is needed. And when you're looking up at the unit from the ground, it has an LED feedback which shows you the current status of the GPS connectivity, making commissioning a lot easier. It's able to provide the sun position, the azimuth and the elevation, which is useful if you're controlling blinds based on the position of the sun. It doesn't have any functions for controlling the blinds, it's able just to provide that information. The daylight saving time is changed over via a parameter. It doesn't have that function itself, so you'd need an external timer on the system that is triggering a daylight saving time. And then once it's triggered, the time provided out of the unit will be correct. It has 5 different timer functions in total. 2 of them are just based on time, so that's 2 independent functions based on time. It has an astro timer, which is an action based on sunset or sunrise. And it has astro plus offset, which is a function that's activated either before or after sunset, so plus or minus a time from sunset or sunrise. It also has temperature and brightness thresholds, which enable you to use it to trigger devices elsewhere on the KNX system. That's it for this Ivory Egg Technical Bulletin. If you have any questions, please post in the comments below or get in touch via the website. Thanks for watching.